Hey, and welcome to the first part of Massachusetts in the American Revolution, more than just a tea party. So we are now in the 1760s. England has 13 colonies in the New World, also known as America. Massachusetts was one of those 13 colonies, and the King of England needed money to pay for wars that England had fought in. So their big solution was to tax the colonists. So tax is money that people must pay to the government. And England taxed colonists on everything: sugar, which they put in their tea every day; molasses, which is this thick brown syrup, which was like sugar. They taxed them on paper, paint, tea, which they drank every day. And they even taxed them on playing cards. The colonists were very upset about it. So they thought of a slogan: no taxation without representation, which means that it was very unfair for the king to tax them without letting them have any say in the matter. They protested by not buying any British goods, such as tea and sugar. And this teapot right here is a picture I took at the Commonwealth Museum, which is in Boston, Massachusetts. So this is how the colonists protested: No Sugar Act, protesting the tax on sugar; No Tea Act, protesting the tax on tea; and the Stamp Act, which was a stamp you needed to put on all official papers. They also didn't want to be taxed on that. So now we're on March 5th, 1770. And there is a big problem. The colonists are throwing snow and ice at a British soldier. He called for help, and several soldiers came to back him up. The colonists wouldn't give up, though. They kept yelling and throwing snow and ice at the soldiers, and a British gun fired. 5 colonists died at the Boston Massacre, and the first colonist to die was a free black man named Crispus Attucks. So this is what a massacre is. It's when you violently kill people. Now, here's how Paul Revere interpreted the Boston Massacre. And this original engraving is also at the Commonwealth Museum in Boston. And he shows a very different version of the Boston Massacre. You can see the soldiers are right in the faces of the colonists who are left defenseless. In the background here, you can see the old Massachusetts State House, which is still there today. So after this, the colonists really decided they needed to break free from England. They wanted independence. They wanted to be free from being controlled by the King of England. They called themselves patriots. You may also know the New England Patriots. Now you know what a patriot really is: a person who wants to be free. The Loyalists were the British soldiers. They also called them lobsterbacks, redcoats, regulars. The Loyalists were very loyal to the King of England. They did want the taxes to stop, and they didn't want the British soldiers, but they still wanted to be ruled by the king.